Hello friends, very happy and healthy morning to all of you. It's a matter of great pleasure for me to be with you once again. I heartily welcome all the students of BA semester 1 of English Literature of Hemchandracharya, North Gujarat University. I also welcome all the literary personalities who loves R.K. Narayan, who loves to read the novels and short stories of R.K. Narayan. This video is very useful for the students of BA semester 1st of Hemchandracharya, North Gujarat University, because R.K. Narayan is already there in paper number CC 101 of BA semester 1. It's my humble request to all the students to keep a notebook and pen to jot down the important points of this topic. I also request all the students to use your earplugs for better audio results. Dear students, in this slide you can see the picture of R.K. Narayan, who is at the old age, the grand old man of Malgudi. You can also see the picture of railway platform or a railway station of Malgudi. This picture shows that R.K. Narayan and Malgudi are the two sides of a coin and both are interwoven with each other. It is not possible for a reader to think about R.K. Narayan without Malgudi and Malgudi without R.K. Narayan. So, R.K. Narayan is now regarded as one of the greatest of Indian writing in English, and we know that he is a very well-known Indo-Anglian novelist and short story writer. Dear friends, in this slide you can see that the introduction of myself is given. Myself Dr. Padmakshi Vyas from Department of English from Shri and Srimati P.K. Kotawala Arts College, Patan. So, dear friends, in this slide the syllabus of BA Sem 1 of English CC 101 is given for you. The name of your paper is Introduction to the Forms of Literature, especially prose. So as you know that there are three major forms of literature: poetry, prose and drama. Poetry deals with ode, elegy, sonnet, epic, lyric, ballad. In the same way, drama concerned with tragedy, comedy and tragicomedy. And prose deals with novels, short stories, essays, autobiography, etc. So here only short stories and essay, these two forms of prose are given to you for further study. So in the very first unit you can see that the two topics are given to you, and these are essay as a form of literature and short story as a form of literature. In second unit you can see that after getting the basic information or basic knowledge about essays and short story, you are given two essays written by Shakespeare's sister, written by Virginia Woolf, and The Religion of the Forest by Tagore. So these two essays are given to you in second unit. In the third unit you can see that The Lady Ramps by Mulk Raj Anand and The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe, these two short stories are given to study. In the fourth unit, certain acquaintances are given, and these acquaintances are divided into two branches. The blue series that you can see in this slide, this concerned with short stories. So Munshi Premchand, R.K. Narayan, Ruskin Bond, Anthony Chekhov, and O. Henry. These are the famous short story writers. So this blue series is a series of short story writers, and in the gray series you can see the well-known essayists like Michael de Montaigne, Francis Bacon, Charles Lamb, William Hazlitt, and R.L. Stevenson. So dear student, today I am going to discuss about R.K. Narayan from unit 4. So in this picture or in this portrait you can see the picture of R.K. Narayan, and you can also see the picture of Malgudi, the railway station, the railway track of Malgudi. So this picture shows that Narayan and Malgudi are the two sides of a coin. I have already told you that these are the two sides of a coin, and to learn or to read about R.K. Narayan without the proper background of Malgudi is not possible. Moreover, R.K. Narayan is now regarded as one of the greatest of Indian writing in English. He is the most artistic of the Indian writers. Narayan is a regional novelist in the higher creative sense. He is an Indian writer in English, and his Indianness is reflected in various ways in his novels and short stories. R.K. Narayan is one of those lucky writers, very few in number, who have achieved recognition and acceptance with their first publication, and that is Swami and Friends. Swami and Friends is the very first novel of R.K. Narayan. Narayan's works have been translated into most of the important languages of the world. Dear friends, in this slide you can get information about the life sketch of R.K. Narayan. So R.K. Narayan, as is the custom in the south, R in his name stand for the name of the village to which his family belonged, and that is Rashipuram in the district of Salem. In his name, K stand for the name of his father, Krishna Swami Iyer. The full form of Narayan is Narayan Swami. He was born on 10th October 1906 in Madras in British India. Narayan was died on 13th May 2001 at the age of 94. Moreover, he was died in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, and his occupation he was a writer. His most of the works written in fiction, mythology, and non-fiction. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan, Sahitya Akademi Award, and Benson Medal. Swami and Friends, The Bachelor of Arts, The English Teacher are his semi-autobiography trilogy. Moreover, Narayan was never a good student. He failed both in the high school and intermediate examination. He could get his degree only when he was 24 years old. These failures at schools and college have made him shy, reserved, and introvert personality. It is said that once R.K. Narayan even tried to commit suicide because of this again and again failure in his school and college level. R.K. Narayan graduated from Maharaja College, Mysore in 1930. Moreover, after his graduation, he worked as a clerk for some time in Mysore and then as a teacher in a village school. But both these profession did not suit him. These profession did not suit his personality. His inner voice didn't allow him to perform this duty, this job again. And his ambition was to become a writer. So only after a month he gave up his job as a school teacher and devoted all his time, all his life in writing. The most important event of his life took place in 1935 when he met his future wife, beloved Rajam. For the first time, it was a case of love at first sight. Narayan went straight to the girl's father, Nageshwar Iyer, and he proposed for marriage. Rajam's father, Nageshwar Iyer, was very much pleased and impressed by Narayan's very straightforward nature, and he granted for the marriage of Narayan and Rajam. So the marriage was a very happy one. A number of his women characters in his short stories and novels bear close resemblance to his wife Rajam. But alas, Narayan's happiness was short-lived. His beloved wife Rajam died of typhoid in 1939, and only 5 years after their marriage he has to live without his beloved wife Rajam. So dear friends, in this slide you can see R.K. Narayan with his beloved wife Rajam with their only child, that is Hema. You can see the very happy couple of typical South Indian culture and tradition. In the next slide, here you can see the very beautiful picture of Rajam at the very young age. So now dear students, here now let us have a look at Malgudi, the fictional town of R.K. Narayan, where major characters of his novels and short stories are located, because without the study of Malgudi, we are quite empty to know and learn anything about R.K. Narayan.
na na
So dear friends, the fictional town Malgudi was first introduced in Swami and Friends, the very first novel written by R.K. Narayan. Here Narayan highlights the social context and everyday life of his characters in his novels and short stories. Narayan has been compared to William Faulkner, who also created a similar fictional town and likewise explored with humor and compassion the energy of ordinary life. Dear friends, in this slide you can see the portrait or picture of Malgudi, a fictional town or a village. So I have written here in the slide that Malgudi, a country of the mind, and then I have put the question mark because some critics are of the view that the present Coimbatore of South India is the fictional village of Malgudi of Narayan's most of the novels and short stories. Others are of the view that Malgudi is the artistic creation of the artistic vision and artistic mind of R.K. Narayan. So in this slide you can see that some characters are mentioned here which are the real characters of short stories and novels of R.K. Narayan. Dear friends, look in this slide, you can see the Malgudi landscape. Here you can also see the railway station of Malgudi, and you can see that most of the major characters and events and incidents of short stories and novels of Narayan have connection with the railway station of Malgudi. You can see that Raju, the hero or the protagonist of the very well-known novel The Guide by R.K. Narayan, he also had his shop, his father's shop at the railway station of Malgudi, where he was doing his duty or job as a guide, and later on he was known as a Raju, Railway Raju or Railway Raju Guide. Narayan is a regional novelist. Malgudi is the chosen region which form the background to the works of Narayan. Malgudi Days is a collection of short stories published in 1943. This book includes 32 stories, all set in the fictional town of Malgudi located in South India. So Malgudi forms the setting to all novels of Narayan, and it is a metaphor for India. All the 10 novels and short stories of Narayan are set in Malgudi. It is said that Narayan's Malgudi is present Coimbatore, which has many of landmark, a river on the one side and forest on the other, the mission school and college and church and all the extensions mentioned in the novel. This Narayan is the creator of Malgudi. He has put this particular region of South India on the world map. So dear friends, let us see the museum of R.K. Narayan.
R.K. Narayan, the Indian novelist, wrote short stories in the life and times of a small South Indian village, Malgudi. It was televised all over the world and achieved fame as Malgudi Days. Many actors and talents from the field were involved in its creation, making Malgudi a memorable experience. Children grew up watching Malgudi Days. It touched their hearts and recollected their childhood. Swami, the little imp, played by Master Manjunath, became everybody's darling. He was a true hero, daring, mischievous, and playful. Nostalgia recreated. Malgudi Days was filmed in the tropical rainforest of Agumbe in Shimoga. It was right here that Malgudi's big scenes of the freedom struggle played out in Gautur Ripanpet. The unforgettable scenes of Malgudi's railway station was filmed in the present-day Arsalu railway station. A petite 100-year-old building, simple and homely, a gateway for people and goods traveling far and wide. In 2010, a new railway station was built. The grand century-old building of Arsalu station was abandoned. Soon, the ravages of nature and time took its toll on its architecture. It began to fall apart, leaving behind a bare skeleton on the 18-inch walls, doors, windows, shutters, all broken and gone. In 2019, the South Western Railway decided to restore this building and dedicated it to the erstwhile glory of Malgudi Days, which brought the station worldwide renown. They called upon the sculptor and artist John Devaraj, who was the art director of Malgudi Days, enlisting him for undertaking of this prestigious task. The next 9 months was round-the-clock restoration processes, dedicated efforts to bring it back to its pristine glory, keeping in mind the heritage period of the building and era. Stripping the walls of plaster, reconditioning the beams and woodwork, tiles re-roofing, teams worked tirelessly for months. A new facade was added with broken ceramic tile mural to lend a new look. Sequences and sets of the original Malgudi episodes have been reimagined to give you a glimpse into the making of the iconic television series. Grandmother's attic, the train set, the vendor of sweets, the gateman's gift, the tiger of Malgudi, which made a brief critical cameo role in the film, stands here as well. An urgent statement to save our tigers and other rare and endangered wildlife of the region like leopards, pangolins, hornbills, Malabar giant squirrel, the peacock, all being brought to life right here in the artist's recreation of Malgudi. Museum Malgudi is designed to be a cultural heritage center, a platform for children, youth and adults to come, explore, create and discover themselves with artistic expressions paintings, clay modeling, music workshops will be facilitated here. All are welcome to enjoy Museum Malgudi. Come.
Dear students, you have seen the Museum of R.K. Narayan and you have seen the various uh, activities that were done by R.K. Narayan. So in this slide you can see the achievements of Narayan. So Narayan's short stories have been compared with those of Guy de Maupassant, a French short story writer. Narayan won the Sahitya Academy Award in 1958 for his novel The Guide. When his novel The Guide was filmed, he received the Filmfare Award for the best story. In 1964, he received the Padma Bhushan during the Republic Day honors. Towards the end of his career, Narayan was nominated to the upper house of the Indian Parliament for a 6-year term starting in 1989 for his contribution to Indian literature. A year before his death in 2001, he was awarded India's second highest civilian honor, the Padma Vibhushan. So dear friends, in this slide you can see the famous novels of R.K. Narayan, and they are Swami and Friends, The Bachelor of Arts, The Dark Room, The English Teacher, Mr. Sampath, The Financial Expert, Waiting for the Mahatma, The Guide, and The Man Eater of Malgudi. In the next slide, you can see the well-known short stories written by R.K. Narayan, and they are Malgudi Days. I have already told you that it's a collection of 32 stories, and Astrologer's Day and other stories, A Horse and Two Gods, Under the Banyan Tree and other stories, and the Grandmother's Tale and selected stories. So dear friends, this is all about R.K. Narayan. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you. Thanks a lot, dear friends.